Testing. Oh my gosh, it works. What is up? What is up? Just sending a little update here into Discord, letting everybody know we are live. We are definitely live. And I can already tell I got like a volume issue on my end here. Just getting set up here. Sorry guys, I'm a hot mess today. I am a serious hot mess today. Yo, what's up, Persona fam? Welcome back, my friend. I'm sorry last stream got copyright claimed. You know what? I don't think it was the Persona songs, to be honest with you, brother. You're good. I actually did enjoy, especially that second song you sent. I remember. It was pretty legit. Alright, listen. As is custom, when I start the stream up here, I'm just going to chill a little bit, let some music play for a few minutes, and then I'll start the show up and get the camera on. So, welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you've been well. And be back soon. I have no idea if this is going to be legit playable or not. Hopefully it is. What's up? I feel like that wasn't long enough. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows? Maybe I just don't want to turn the camera on. I'm shy. I'm not sure. Could be any of these things. What's up, guys? Listen, I'm going to turn the camera on here in a second, but seriously, though, I just need another minute or two. Putting powder on my nose and all that good stuff. You know, I'm real camera shy like that. Man, what's a great song to play right at this very moment? Maybe it's that song that was just recommended in chat. Don't give me copyright stricken right away. Yeah, I'm not too worried about copyrights because I'm not making any money as a creator, so I'm not really risking demonetization in that I'm not even monetized. So I haven't got any strikes, you know, just copyright claims. And I really don't dispute anything. I mean, I regularly unlist my videos, so it's not a big deal. I was just trying to find this particular moment from an old stream. Oh, large map. My bad, my bad. Got it right here. It's a playlist. Yeah, I was trying to find a particular moment from an old stream earlier today, and I was just listening and clicking through some of my older streams, and there are a lot of places where I just pause and digress about really anal things about music production, and I thought it might be interesting if I pop a couple out, make some clips out of them. I don't know if it's even worth putting them up for the conversation, but yeah, I do take down my live streams, so you know they only exist on my end. So it might be fun to bring some of those moments back out. But I did find the particular moment I was looking for. I did find it, and so I'm looking forward to clipping at least that. Some really fun music that got shared on a very early stream. I'm gonna let this go for just a little bit. I'll be alright on camera then. That's pretty jamming tune there. So Shin Magami Shin Megami Tensei. I'm gonna have to find somebody to pronounce this for me. I need to get like an Alexa or something to that effect. Some kind of voice activated assistant to do this kind of work for me. You know, it's pretty cool that the world is to where just like a random, you know, just Joe Schmo nobody like me can have a House of Tomorrow that can tell me how to pronounce words. You know, just trivial things that this magical machine of intelligence can just do whatever I want at my trivial whims. Pretty amazing. Shin Megami Tensei. Gotcha. Shin Megami Tensei. Can I just call it Persona, or is that just a particular branch of this series? Just checking. That's cool. And what do we got up for today? I don't know if anybody's going to show up because earlier today... Yeah, what's up, PGXKZ? I feel like I've seen you before. What's your easier to pronounce handle? What's up, what's up? Welcome back. I'm pretty sure I've seen you around. Just can't remember your name. You can just call it SMT. SMT. So much thunderstorms. I've been here, yeah. Yeah, you have, PG. What's up, my friend? Welcome back. I did. I enjoyed that. I really liked I think, you know, it just had that, like, 90s synthwave pop sound, that the one from last time. I can't remember the name of it, but that second song you shared last stream. Got a new one for me. Heck yeah, hit me up, my friend. Start us off with a house tune this time. Gotcha, gotcha. Self-made, if I'm not mistaken, right? You made this one? Let's go. Of course, yes, I love that. Oh, it's an MP3. Love that. What are you using to make your mix with, man? This is pretty interesting. Something's up right here in your mix. Yeah, something like real clippy is going on right here. It can really stands out. Up until this point, it sounds like a very clean mix, and then something's going on. Definitely some of the compression somewhere. That's what it sounds like. No. Hold on. I'll tell you exactly what I'm hearing. All right, what's this new instrument that gets introduced here? Okay, there's just like, it's almost like a clav sound with a reverb that goes clack right here. And it, maybe you have distortion on it and I'm just hearing the distortion of it, but it's like, it really stands out. It's very loud. And it, to me, it sounds like it's some kind of compression clipping. It's like right here. That sound mixed with the new, like, I don't know, sine wave sound that comes in. Something like that. New synth that comes in right here. It's maybe it's the interaction of the two. It's tough to say. You know, a lot of times the distortion noises, like especially the really bad ones that you don't want, happen with the interaction of two different things that are using something like that, or they're on the same track and they're getting compressed with the same, and they're, you know, playing the same note on the same frequencies or too much or whatever. You know, it's hard to tell. Like, you know, you'll probably know what you're looking for going back to whatever you're using the mix with. Yeah, it's happening again right here. That's definitely that. Still a solid track though, man. I like this. Oh, what? What just happened? Did it just get deleted on us? Let me reload this. I'm not sure why it stopped playing. That was kind of, it must be because I stopped and backed it up so many times. I really need to play around with this kind of like reverb atmosphere with more like vocal stuff. It sounds really good. Oh. Yeah. This has to be from me just clicking too much. 217. Oh yeah, it's most likely a Money or effect somewhere for sure. And you know, one of the things that I do a lot when I'm experiencing an issue like this in my own songs, like to debug it, is I work backwards and just shut sounds off or shut effects off one at a time, and try to figure out exactly which one particular one, like makes the biggest impact, and then I'm like, okay, it's somewhere around here, and you know, just from doing it over and over and over again, you start to get a sense of exactly what's going on, you know, from what you're doing, you know what you do. And like that sound, the way it sounds to me is like, if you just turn off everything that has to do with compression, and then you like figure out how to get the sound to be the right level in your mix. And like, I don't know how you're doing your mix, but you know, like certain styles, like especially if you're relying on like a lot of stuff going on in your master track, makes it much harder to fix those kinds of things. So something to consider. Like at some point in my music making journey, I I just like learned to never use the master channel and like make it sound loud without doing anything there. Do anything there at the very end. Make it one thing. Make it two things. Most likely it's just a visualizer in there for me. Like as far as a house track goes though, it's damn good, dude. A lot of motion. It's got a pretty good beat to it as well. Like really everything about this it's a great song. Just a little, I would say the little touch up with that stuff, because those things, I mean, I'm only hearing that on my headphones. I can only imagine what it would sound like on a speaker. And like, it might sound great on a good speaker, but what does it sound like on a bad speaker? Like, if you can make music sound good on bad speakers, then imagine how great it's going to sound on good speakers. So I always got to do a bad speaker test. I got like basically everything about my speaker setup is bad. I don't actually own any good speakers right now. I haven't for a long time. I've always lived in apartments and had to mix on headphones. So, you know, it's you just do what you can to make music if that's what your passion is. You know, just whatever you can. It doesn't matter. For me, it doesn't matter. I'm only interested in it because of like refinement. I just want to get better. But I'm not like trying to make commercial products for sale, and so, you know, just take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I'm no professional. Literally just a hobbyist. I'm like a long time doing this for fun type of guy. And I actually find myself having way less time to do anything these days. I feel like if I can just do one a year for the rest of my life, then I'll make like 30 more songs-ish. I'll be happy. Like 30 more that I actually complete, like this song here. What I used to do, like a lot more in the past, is make concept songs and then just like only work on them for a few hours and then call it a day. And then I'd have like all these little like 2-minute, like really not that great sounding things that had like an interesting aspect, each of them. But you go to and try to turn that into a song and you're like lost. Like, what? How do you make a song out of this? How do you make a song out of just nothing? You know, it's tough. Like, where do you start? That's what I actually have the most fun with. That part of it is just sitting there, just trying to make crap up. You know, a lot of times when I was making music in the past, I'd play it on the speakers and I'd go walk in the other room and like maybe I'm making dinner or something, and you can barely hear it because you have it down, right? You can barely hear it, but like your mind fills in a part. Like you almost heard it with your ears, like almost heard this part that you know is not in the song, and it just was like perfect. And then I would go back and be like, oh shit, and I go and recreate what I just heard. And like a lot of times that's what I'm chasing after when I'm making the songs, is like I don't know, I just have like a sense of what should be there, and that's what I go for. And so I feel like a lot of the music that I make is I'm just making it for me, you know. I go back and re-listen to this stuff all the time, and I don't know, I just enjoy making it. Just literally sitting there and just going around. It was really fun. Thanks, man. Here, I was just loading it in my FL Studio here. I'll show you some of the parts if you ask to see anything. I'm going to skip back ahead to the end, though. Yeah, these are like, they're like break melodies. So I sliced my melodies up and made new melodies. this plays out here at the end. You can see I have a filter here on this made pad. And I just play the pad out here, lowering the filter the whole way. This is the first, like one of the first techniques I learned to do in making music way back in the beginning is using it like an automation and a low pass filter to make something like fade in or out and like sound pretty cool. And I don't know why, but I just like keep doing it. I have all kinds of different ways of doing it, but it's like the main go-to that I like to use. I love low pass filters for some reason. I like when the high pitch melodies cut out, like when it gets to a certain point and then your melody's playing in a certain area, I don't know, something sounds really cool about it to me. Don't really have a good explanation for that. Yeah, I had actually had a lot of fun making this song, but it took me a long time and it changed quite a bit from the beginning. Like quite a bit. I was working on it off and on over the course of a year. Let's see. Let's go back. That was 250. Let's go back to 150. See what was going on at 150. I think that said April of something. There was a point actually with this song where I told somebody, okay, this is done. I'm going to post this in a couple days. Let me know what you think. And they gave me a few pointers. And I was like, oh man, I have to go back to the drawing board. I have to start over. And I have to add like a whole bunch of stuff. And I did. And it really changed the song quite a bit. Oh gosh, and the mixing is probably pretty bad. I had an issue with my mixing for a long time. Oh no, this was actually still pretty far along in the way. I had already changed it. I had already added it. This is like the beginnings of me making this melody over here. But what I really want to show off is when I didn't have much melody at all. Then it was. This must be okay. This must be where I was kind of. Oh, I was streaming here. Let's see what 128 is like. That's a good number. That's a square of 2, right? 128. It's after 64. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is okay. Here we go. This is pre-melodies. This is the original concept. This is just supposed to be like a chill out track with like a little bit of like fast hats and stuff. And I had actually planned on doing most of my work with the percussions on this song. That was my original goal. Well, my actual first goal was to remix a song I made a long time ago, make it better. Oh yeah, I had this loud sound. I forgot about that. Sorry about that. I think there's still a little bit, there's still like almost a little bit of this feel with this right here in the new song, or in the posted song, but the song's supposed to be depressing sounding. This is the lo-fi mix. Except for that. Except for that part. Ignore that part. I forgot. That was in there for a very long time. I keep forgetting about this stuff. Like the themes of this melody that I'm going with here, like on this pad, is still kind of there in the last version of the song. Yeah, that was actually a really fun process. I don't know if anybody's even still here. Nobody said anything in so long, but I appreciate you guys bearing with me with this. Really enjoy making music quite a bit. And let's see, 128 was from February 2023. I feel like one of the even earlier versions, like it was louder. Like that was really quiet. Oh, here's one from 22. Here we go. Yeah, this is where I take my break, right here. Let's see what it sounded like when I took my break. This is just a few versions before. Sorry about that. Man, that's the worst. Turn my volume back up. Oh, that's the actual worst. Like, nobody on my end or on your end benefits from that. Oh, man. I need to, like, duct tape that thing in. Embarrassment. What's up, Skeleton? Welcome back, my friend. It's good to see you. Just floating out there, lurking like a savage. Posted 1 hour ago, DJ Exit. Wait, are you DJ Exit? Do I need to follow this person? Oh, I'm already following them. Drop some side project. Yes, let's go. Oh yeah, you got this like... This is like a completely different style of music side project. Which virtual exodus? Is this a virus? Man, I can't believe I pulled my headphones and then had the feedback. Oh man, that's the worst. I feel awful. I feel so embarrassed about that. I need a completely different setup. I got too much jank here. Dude, this is legit pretty cool. But I got my volume knobs all messed up here. Hold on a second. Yeah, I knew this was too loud. Yeah, I just had to like quick turn it down and turn it back up. All right, sorry, I just wanted to fix everything so I'm hearing everything true. You just made something up? Oh yeah, that's the art of making music, right? Oh, you did? Yeah. I mean, when you make a song and it doesn't have any words in it, then what do you name it? Like, where do you get the name from? Like, I just make up stuff. Like, whatever the first thing that comes to my head is, like when I go to save it the first time, that's what I name the song, and it stays that for the rest of. And sometimes, in fact, quite like maybe 50% of the time, I'll post a song, I'll rename it when I post it. And so if you ever go and download something off my SoundCloud, check the file name and make sure that the file name is the same as the song name, because you might get jebaited by that. Because I noticed that it keeps the original file names when you upload them. Oh, where was the vocal thing at, dude? I just talked over your song the whole time. Yeah, man, I just name it randomly, too. There's so many different sounds, like, layered together, it almost gets like... It's almost like a blurry... This is what it sounds like to be locked up in a loony bin with padded walls. Consequently, it's the same feeling as being in the DMV waiting line. If you guys ever experienced that, the DMV is never a fun place. Very blended in the song. Yeah, I actually. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can pick it out here. Yeah, give me a heads up of a time if you know one. There it is. Yeah, you basically can't even you basically can't even hear that. It sounds actually like a hat because it has a delay and it like bounces. Sounds a little bit like a hat. You can hear it clearly, dude. Maybe I'm losing my hearing. Maybe I'm losing my hearing. Well, now that I know what it sounds like, I can pick it out better too. Yeah, I can hear it a lot better now. You know, that's one of the funny things. It's kind of like looking at art sometimes. When you look at art enough, like there are some things that like sometimes there's a busy enough art you might not notice like all these little aspects until you go back on like a second, third, fourth viewing. And sometimes once you see something, you can't unsee it. And the same is true with music. You know, once you hear something, sometimes you can't unhear it. Like the cowbell in some in some songs, the cowbell really stands out. That's why there's a cowbell meme. Some people hate that sound, actually. All right, what's up? We don't have any queue going. I don't know if I skipped any songs or not. Yeah, earlier today I said in the channel, I was like, yo guys, I'm going to cancel. And the truth is I just really need some time to myself. But all day long I felt so guilty about having canceled. And again, like I'm trying to like make sure I just don't trivially skip the stream because you can't build anything serious if you don't have a serious mindset. And so anyway, throughout the day today I just felt so wrought with guilt over it. And now that like for the last few hours I've been sitting here thinking to myself about this, and like if I really felt that way, you know, if I really felt like I had something, like I should put more into it than I do. I literally put absolutely no effort in. Like, I mean, I don't bother about like getting dressed up or comb my hair or anything. And like, the most I do is just make sure, you know, it's just picked up a little bit, you know. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should do some clips. Maybe I should promote it just a tiny bit and get some more new blood in here, you know. I don't know. I don't even know how to go about that kind of stuff. And I ask you to be out like at night. I got 556 inside, I don't wanna fight. And if you try to play me, that's it, it's on sight. Pulling with my bros overseas in a foreign car. I got Betty still on me, cause I'm a superstar. I think Teflon with like 10 bitches, they so bad bros. I don't wanna talk if you're not gay, you cannot hang with us. I'm doing well, thank you. It's good to see you. Hope you've been well. Welcome back. And thank you for everything you're doing in the Discord, Eliana. Guys, everything you see in the Discord as far as organization, stuff getting filled out, it looking a little bit more professional, has nothing to do with me. This is what I was just saying. I have like literally put zero effort into anything. I'm really sorry about that. I'm thinking it's been really eating at me. You know what, guys? I just noticed today when I was going back, I've been streaming for over a year now since I've come back, but I started my first episode of the show in October of last year. So we're coming up on actually a 1-year anniversary for the show. And believe it or not, I was watching the first couple episodes, just clicking through. I saw Paula in there and Forever Skeleton in there way back in the day. And I don't know if you guys remember Latoro Rachin. He was on like the first episode. Yeah, right on, guys. We're coming up on it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll make a to-do about it when it's that time. I'm not really a ceremonial type of sentimental type like that, but I'll mention it when it comes up. It's coming next month. It's like I think it was the 10th or something was the the first stream where I titled it Reaction Stream. And it was such a good time. I went and did it a second, and now we're here a year later, so we're still doing it. Sent 2 links. I did see that. Sorry, Skeleton. I got on a tangent. Eliana just moved around a few things, created 2 roles. Yeah, but it's like the little things. Honestly, you'll see this. You said you're pretty young. You'll see this in like the workplace down the road. You can do a lot of hard work and fix a lot of like really complicated things that nobody can see what you did. It just like from their experience, it didn't work before and it works now. But if you change like a lot of pictures and it looks nicer and you make the smoothness of it a little bit better and it feels nicer, and that only took you 20 minutes because it was really light work, real easy stuff, it still makes the most impact. That's what the managers care about. And so it's always like user experience is as important as the most technical under the hood things. I don't even know why I'm on this tangent now. I'm actually a computer programmer, guys. I'm really interested in that kind of stuff. Let's go, Skeleton. Share 2 more tracks. Thanks, Skeleton. It's good seeing you, my friend. Thanks for coming around and keep them coming back. We know it's like 5 in the morning for you. This is like hardcore. It's got like an old school gangster rap feel to it. Yeah, I could probably write a rap to this, actually. It's so simple. That's beautiful in simplicity, It's crazy. Extremely faint in the right ear. It's like, ooh. Maybe it's in the left ear too. My left ear is not. My hearing is actually messed up in my left ear a little bit. Yeah, my left ear definitely has the worst of. It's probably from driving cars with the window open, to be honest. Another skeleton here. It's called New Age. This has got that classic. Oh, what's gonna happen here? Okay. I see what's going on here now. Velasco would enjoy this. This sounds a lot like the stuff he does. He's really heavy on with his 808s, man. He's got them down low. I never use them. I really need to. What do you guys actually use for this? Subu tag. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, what are you guys using for your bass, for your 808 and all that good stuff? Yeah, make sure my volume's up here. It sounds too quiet for some reason. That's hilarious. I'm sorry, I'm reading Reddit now. I got distracted. Sorry about that, guys. Forgot I was on stream for a split second. Alright, let's go. Playboy Cardi. So somebody shared, last stream, I think it was? Yeah, last stream. Somebody shared a T-Pain song. I forget who it was. It was a mashup T-Pain and some guy playing a violin. And that song got my entire video blocked worldwide. Cannot be seen by anyone. Because, oh no, the legendary T-Pain. That kind of stuff makes me upset sometimes. Oh, you know what? I think it was you, Aliana. I wasn't going to say anything about it, but now that you brought it up, no, I'm just kidding. It's not a big deal at all. Not at all. I just noticed it because I was looking in the creator thing today. I was trying to find. Listen, guys. I found Naked Walrus. I found it. I'm going to make a clip on my channel that has it, and hopefully I don't get in trouble for it. But that Naked Walrus song and like the whole me uncovering it, it's like a little bit. It's real early days. It's in. I started the stream doing this show in October. I found that in November. Can you send me a song on YouTube? Yeah, definitely. Send it. Yeah, go for it. We're listening to Playboy Cardi right now. Unless Playboy Cardi's in here and they share this, and then Forever Skell actually is secretly Playboy Cardi. That might explain why he has so much music. I knew it. I actually knew it. Hey, they're playing in Raleigh in January. It's not too far from me. Actually, it is kind of far. This is I don't know if Skeleton shared this for this reason, but this song is a prime example of using an 808 to its highest potential. I don't think there's a single second in this entire song where there's no 808 playing. This is the filthy 808. I got you, bro. It doesn't actually sound like it's that difficult to reproduce, actually. Yeah, and to be honest, like the making of the sound is not what challenges me at all. Like I can make the sound, no problem. It's making the sound and having the creative instinct to utilize that sound, like to actually create a song that has the 808 or like really strong bass lines. It's just not. It's not part of my like creative tool set. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like I just like cannot. My brain doesn't want to put bass or 808s or anything in there. It's like wants to just do a sick melody with a really high pitch sound. And that's why like I feel like for me as an artist, I really shine the most when somebody else makes a song and I just come in and like do a like just like a little feat, you know, just like write a melody in there, because I always feel like I can always make something to go with somebody else's music that's like, you know, like I just feel like in the moment I'm just like, hey, I can do anything. It always sounds like shit though, right? Anytime that you're like, oh yeah, I can do this always, the first time you try to prove it, you just can't do it, you know? It's just like, that's actually just like as a rule of thumb. What's up, Paula? Welcome back. It is good to see you. Your computer is messed up right now, so you can't send any new stuff, but I might send some music I've been listening to recently. Right on. It's good to see you, Paula. I hope you've been well. You should have heard the Skeleton song earlier that was like Skeleton was summoning his inner Paula is what I said about it. He had just like turned everything up to like, just like maximum volume. It was amazing. Didn't even sound like it needed to be. He might have been memeing me. I got memed. Cardi is the pioneer for the new age rap sound. Okay, well, okay. I don't know much about Playboi Carti, or I really haven't listened to their music much. Why don't you try making one of those melodies or remixes for Tokyo? Yo, what's up, Persona fan? You're still here hanging out, man? Yeah, right on, brother. You know, maybe I'll just try to do that. Remixes for Tokyo from... I might just try to do that. Anybody know anything about Tokyo sound fonts? Let's hear the song. Let's look this up quick. Oh yeah, do I have one? Do I have to get a link here somewhere? See, Paula shared one today at 9 p.m. too. Okay. Now, when people make these remixes of this song, how far out there do they go? Do they make it a new song, or like with the same feeling, or did it try to go like remake the song, like, you know, true to the original? Just curious. I sent 2 songs in Link Station. Paula, right on, got those. And Forever Skull shared one. I'm not sure if I clicked on that one. We got Bad Little Boy. It's a full song also. I forget who shared that one. Okay. We'll put Tokyo down here. I'm going to replay this again, the full thing. Instead. Like, I remembered it, actually. Had listened to it already. It's all of them. Anything is what you're saying. Like any kind of remixes. You're just a big fan of that music. Because what you're saying. Yeah, I dig it. I have some like particular songs from especially from games I played as a young man that I just absolutely love. All right, what do we play next? Bad Little Boy, but it's a full song. Who shared this? Happy Pride Month, by the way. I don't know. This is from 2 years ago. I don't know what month that is. But I'm sure whatever month it is, it's good to have pride. Take pride in your work. Do good work. Don't let crappy shit get out there, you know, like actually put the time in, put the work in.
That's what you're acting like, I really don't buy. That you're that kind of guy, but if you are, how come you tell me that you adore everything about me? Just admit you like me, calling me your baby, stop acting coy. Yeah, you walk around town, everyone passing by keeps their head down. The silence around you, this is pretty loud. That death glare alone could deafen a crowd. When you're with me, act differently. Everything you say is cavity sweet. You do the minimum, still my heart beats faster the moment you step around me. However, I know your reputation. I know that that's what Pride Month is. I'm sorry. Tell me yourself, maybe I should flee, but I won't go that easily, no. Oh,
it's also Men's Mental Health Awareness. Trust me, I know about that. Actually, I didn't know that. I don't really follow any of that kind of stuff, to be honest with you. Like, I respect it, but you know, I've had my ups and downs in life. I've gone through some stuff.
How come you tell me that you adore everything about me? Just admit you like me, calling me your baby, stop acting coy, bad little boy.
That's actually kind of how I feel a little bit about it.
Bad little boy.
I'll also be honest to a certain extent here, and this maybe, I mean, I'm not like a church going Christian or anything like that, but I do have like a certain sense of, you know, right and wrong in my mind. When I think about it, I just don't feel like celebrating sexuality is something I'm down with, you know, like I think that's the kind of thing that you should keep private, and in the past it was considered private for a reason, and I just feel like it's like, There actually is something biblical about the whatever you say about that, you know, the over sexualization of everything. So no, I don't have any problems with people doing whatever they want as long as it's not, you know, affecting me, I guess. But I guess I used to feel like that, and I see that the pillars of society are crumbling rapidly due to this like kind of obnoxious, like self-censored like mindset of everybody. This like indulgence. This, you know, there's a band called Mindless Self-Indulgence, like that. Not the band or anything that they represent, but that word, the wording. You know, that's just people just chasing after, you know, what feels best, and what feels best is not often best for the, you know, group as a whole. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices to make the greater thing better. So that's my thoughts on that. So I usually just don't, you know, but I mean, in the just natural language word pride, I do like take pride in the work I do, and I think actually just the concept of having pride, even though pride is kind of a sin, there's a certain level of pride that's too much. Like anything can be too much, but just taking pride in your work is what makes you do good work. And so, you know, if you can feel that way and strive for excellence, you can find even the most mundane thing becomes complicated and interesting when you're trying to refine it and become the best or most perfect at it. Even if your job is to shovel shit into a wheelbarrow, you know, you can be the best at it. Post-COVID, everything just started going downhill. I mean, maybe. I'm not sure if it's just COVID. I think there's a lot of things that are outside of COVID, but it definitely was a weird experience for all of us. And I don't know. I don't really have any. I mean, I was actually advised by a friend just to like avoid talking about political stuff. So I guess that should be the extent of what I say. It's just really just to say, like, I care a lot about morals and stuff, and I just want to be a good person. And I think that some parts of the conversation just, you know, like there's no need to talk about them publicly, and so it's like I don't usually, but I don't mind people talking about it. I mean, it's whatever. People are allowed to talk whatever they want about, I guess. That's not what I'm just trying to say that, like, that's the reason why. That's the reason why I said what I said. No, leave it at that. I'm not going to get into politics, or else I'm going to make a golden rule of no politics on this channel. I have a really nasty reputation too for like going on long tangents about ideological types of things. Over-sexualizing anything isn't good. Yeah, anything of yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter your orientation at all. I'm talking about like just generally as a whole. Like if you go, well, okay, yeah, you know what I'm talking about though. You just look into it. Just look into it, and then you'll understand what I'm saying. And I hope that everybody can agree. And this is why I think that it's right. Is I think that everybody to a certain extent can agree with that there are just some things that we really should just keep private, you know, and like if there are groups of people who want to chat about it, they should be allowed to do that in private, but don't go and blast it with a megaphone down the streets of in front of City Hall. Come on, man. Come on. We have to have some standards. You know, whatever. I'm sorry. I get real fired up about this stuff. I just realized I can feel the heat building. I have real energy. I should actually have gone into you know what? I didn't want to be a programmer when I was younger. I wanted to be a lawyer. And I came from a very not a very well-to-do family at all. So, you know, going to law school was going to be 100% like scholarships or something, if that was even a reality. But I was told at a young age by my family that they did not like lawyers at all, and they would not respect me if I wanted to be a lawyer, or so, you know, like that's what I felt. And so I went into programming, but I actually really enjoy law. I think the idea of it and like arguing semantics about languages is fun and interesting. I think it's kind of what, you know. I need to stop talking about this and get a song going. Hold on a second. Who shared this one? Johnny _. Let's go. Johnny. I'm going to turn this down a tiny bit. Good luck. Yeah, actually, I am absolutely, for a long time, I was arguing with my grandma because this is my aunt's cat that my aunt unfortunately passed away. I was arguing with my grandma. This cat is a girl cat, and she's like, no, it's a boy cat. Its name's Thomas. And I'm like, no, it's a girl cat for sure. I saw it pee, and it pees like a girl. But then I learned that cats don't even have the kind of genitalia I thought they did. I can't even read chat because the cat is in the way. He knows he's not supposed to be up here.
So I was counting the days till I was up for the taking. And when it finally hit, I had to let the right one in.
I just done
something about this Johnny that seemed different from
yeah, you know, I never in my past was scared of misgendering a person more than I am now. Like, I don't even understand the concept of it because I've been called so many names in my life and I've always just let it just roll off my shoulders. Like, I just don't care. Like, I don't understand why it's a big deal. Like, seriously. If I was gonna stand up for something, that's not the cause I would be standing up for. This is cool. It has like a real punk feeling to it. Oh, this just came out like a few days ago. Hey, yeah, it actually sounds like... You guys ever hear Beastie Boys? It reminds me of Beastie Boys quite a bit. It's like a female Beastie Boys.
And I know I shouldn't cater to the sweet talk of a stranger, but James and Jake and Jimmy never talk to me that way. Oh, the dress that he chose, and night in Maddie's apartment.
Yeah, he is. That cat, he is like the neediest, most attention-hungry cat ever. Oh, my stream froze? Oh, okay. Looks like we're good. Hey guys, what's the delay like on YouTube? Doesn't look like many people here on YouTube. You pay so much money for the Wi-Fi? How much do you pay for the Wi-Fi?
Once he told me he was so glad that I hadn't been touched yet. I exited my body and it got up off the carpet.
I pay a lot for my internet too. And you know what? It's worth every penny for me. I've always wanted the fastest internet ever since I was a kid. I've always wanted the fastest. I'm like 150. Ooh, that's a serious bill. Is that for like mobile Wi-Fi with a cell phone included or something? What do I pay for my phone? I think my bill is like 120 or something right now. Stupid free fly. Wait. Oh man, who is this? The same band? Listen, I'm instantly in love with this band. Who is this?
There's not much of the special Julio range.
Never mind, I take back everything I said. But listen to this. What is this style called? This is like kind of reminds me actually of Paula's style a little bit, where it uses like video game sounds and stuff and like really high energy. I mean, it definitely doesn't have the Daria core feel that it really needs, but you know, the elements are there. Okay. All right, let's go. I'm sorry, let's go on to the next song. Jeez Louise. with Hunt House. Holy smokes, this is a 7-minute long song.
I can't believe it's not God. My God lives somewhere in the south of Europe, sightseeing with his favorite son. I've existed for 500 years and now I'm waist high in murderer's blood. The stink won't come up, it won't come up, and no one knows about it at all. So I guess it's not your fault. Good luck.
Oh, I should have asked my cat to collab with me.
She's just like me, they're just like me. Damn it. He's just like me, she's just like me, they're just like me. God damn it.
I feel like my cat's probably the only person who'll ever want to collab with me.
Telling me that it's mine,
But he doesn't know how to make music, unfortunately.
after ages of attack. You're telling me that I'm wasting all my energy, but I can't.
Listen, my cat doesn't even meow. When I go outside and it's like sitting out on the back patio in the sun, it looks up at me and it opens its mouth like it's gonna meow. And it, like, you can tell, it like moves its tongue and its mouth opens all the way up like it's meowing, and no sound comes out. I stepped on its tail one time on accident and it made a loud sound, but that's the only time it's really made any sound.
She's just like me, they're just like me. God damn it.
Yeah, my cat's actually like a Michelangelo. He's a gifted sculptor. You know, uses his claws to sculpt the edge of like couches and stuff. Makes really interesting, you know, like he's like, what was that guy's name? Jason Pollock, the painter. He's like the Jason Pollock of couch armrest sculpting. Hey, this is a pretty cool song, actually. Who shared this? Is this Paula?
Forced to change it, but we don't have to talk about it. No, we don't have to talk about it.
That cat screams loud.
80 relatives in my life.
Hold on.
Each and every one a different flavor.
Mini intermission here for this.
Everybody to meet Burger and Fries.
The cat's pissed.
Burger.
Yep. Yep. That's sad. That is actually sad. It breaks my heart to see that. Back to the song. The song is less sad.
Among the divine until the cops arrive. But
The
we don't
song
have to talk
is
about it. No, we don't have to talk about it. And I'm like,
He's just like me, she's just like me, they're just like me, damn it. He's just like me, she's just like me, they're just like
You
me.
want to sample that cat screaming? The old tortured cat type beat. The cat's in the bag type beat.
two souls in my body and mind. He doesn't make mistakes and I will not be the first one. People like us only follow our lines from his great design. But we don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, this
No,
really
we don't
has a
have to
very
talk
punk
about
feel,
it.
like actually natural punk.
41 at the back of my head. I know without my mother I'd be dead in an instant. People like us never get what I get and I'm forever indebted. But we don't have to talk
It's called
about it.
Alternative.
No, we don't have to talk about it. And I'm like,
He's just like me, she's just like me, they're just like me, damn it. He's just like me, she's just like me, they're just like me, god damn it.
Egg toast. You just got egg toast and you finished it already? And then you got brought more egg toast? What is egg toast? Is that just like toast with egg on it? Is that like when you're cooking the egg and you flipped it over, you toss the bread on top of it so it like sticks together? I'm not sure if I've ever had that. I'm literally just making up ideas because I don't know what it actually is. Toast with eggs. Egg and toast. Gotcha. Gotcha.
I know it's easier said than done.
Yeah, I had some.
To live on concrete.
Oh, with like the middle punch. Beautiful. I've seen this on like TikTok videos or whatever, like YouTube Shorts, but I have never personally cooked my egg that way in the middle of a bread. I've never made that. Worked in a kitchen for a little bit during and after college. I worked at a Cracker Barrel as a line cook for maybe like 3 or 4 months. I made a lot of eggs, but it was always just over easy, over medium. Worked a lot of mornings. A lot of pancakes, like tons of pancakes. I'm actually pretty decent at cooking pancakes for that. It's all about having the good cooking surface, you know? Yeah, shout out to all those eggs out there. White ones, brown ones, the blue ones. I have a chicken that lays blue eggs. No, shout out to the blue eggs out there. It's okay to be different. You know, it doesn't matter. If you crack any egg open, there's a yolk in the middle. You know, they all look the same when you crack them open. What's up, black man struggling to poop? You know, I've had that problem, and I'm a white man. I've had that problem many times. Sometimes when I have a problem like that, I need a pencil, you know, so I can work that problem out. Unless there's a baby in the egg. Yeah, actually, I learned from raising chickens and other chicken people that if they're like, you can tell when you dump the yolk out if it's fertilized or not. There's like a little thing in there. And whenever I see that little thing in there, it creeps me out. I'm not gonna lie, every time it creeps me out. I don't really know what it is, but eating the eggs that my chicken makes creeps me out more than eating the eggs from the store. Yeah, this song got pretty good here at the end. It goes out with some like fanfare. This sounds like a last song on an album type of song. It comes out the same hole that they pee and poop out of. You have to wash the eggs off before you put them up in the fridge. It's fun. Fun. Part of washing them off is because they lay them in a place where they also, like, you know, get other stuff there too. It did regardless. That's true. There's only one hole. There's only one hole for all this stuff. It's kind of weird. Oh, whoa. Looks like we're dropping some frames here. I'm not sure what's messed my connection up here. Let me make sure Steam shuts down. I had Steam open for some reason. Not quite sure why all of a sudden randomly at the end of the stream we'd have some connection issues here. Unexplainable. Let me know if it gets too bad. Too bad and I need to shut the stream down because I'm looking for any excuse right now. I'm just kidding. I'm really glad you guys came here. It's good to see you. It's good to be here. Yeah, and all those things I said earlier about putting more effort in, especially how gutted I felt today that I canceled. Like, I felt really guilty about it. I'm like, well, you know, what am I really going to do? I'm just going to sit there and watch a movie and just chill out, you know, like, I'm not going to do anything. I get it onto this show. What am I thinking? You know, like, but yeah, like in weeks ago, I wanted to play Skyrim instead of doing the stream. Like, what am I thinking? You know, I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad I'm here. I'm going to try to be here next week, even though I'm traveling all weekend. I won't be home until Sunday evening. So hopefully I have the energy. I will let you guys know, hit or miss for next Monday, but I'm going to try to do it anyway. Just like I said, I'm going to try to stick with it. Sometimes watching a movie and doing nothing is great. That's true. And actually, man, I've been advised by other streamers, especially when I was going with no schedule. I've been waiting for the I'm sorry, Skeleton. I'm sitting with it on here and I'm just going. I'm sorry, man. Oh, man. I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, this has like a Backrooms feel to it. You guys know the Backrooms? Oh yeah, I remember what I was saying now actually. Yeah, I was advised by another streamer, especially when I didn't have a schedule, that like, if you don't feel like going on and streaming, don't get on and stream, because, you know, if you're forcing yourself to do it, you're not gonna put on a good show, you know, you're like not gonna be in the mood for it, it's just not gonna connect. And I guess there's some truth to that, but there have been quite a few streams where I got on here and I was in absolutely bad mood, and I just didn't talk about it, and I just got into the stream and then like ended up having a great time. At the end of it, when I closed the stream down, I was like really happy, and it really changed my day. And so, you know, it can go both ways, I guess. Yeah, part of it is that, you know, I allow myself to escape from the things in my personal life by not talking about them, you know. Like, for instance, I had mentioned that I'm going out of town for my friend's thing. That happened a while ago. It's actually like more of a memorial service. That happened like a few, like 4 or 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago or something. You just like, you don't mention it because you just don't want to think about it, I guess. That's classic stoicism. But, and also, you know, especially when you go to work, like that's one of your tricks. Like I'm getting away from all the garbage and drama in my life. I'm getting away from that. I'm going to go here and I'm going to focus on some stuff that I don't have to think about that. And it's like a vacation even. If your life's bad enough, work is amazing. It's so nice to have a job, get away from it. If your life's bad enough, I don't know. Everybody has a different experience in life. That's true. Forever Skill, I'm in the back rooms with Rax. Right on, dude. Forever Skill is forever in the back rooms. We need to make some back rooms types beat. You know, maybe that'll be our competition, is to make a back rooms types beat. I'll find some back rooms memes. If you guys are familiar with back rooms, it's like kind of a really interesting like YouTube meme thing. And I'll find some like back rooms vibe type of sound effects that we'll try to make some songs out of. So I got to get this competition idea going, especially since I found out that we're going on a year for the show now. Going on a year, our first show was in like October 10th last year. So I'm looking forward to that. Woke up this morning very sad, Aliana said. I'm sorry, just literally staring at your message, did not read it. And they are still very sad. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Aliana. I definitely can relate with that feeling. And the longer and longer your life goes on, the more and more and more, and more and more and more and more and more, you'll have days like that, you know. And it's important to remember, you know, that there are lots of people in this world that, you know, are there, that are willing to listen and be there for you if you're down enough. And I don't think I don't personally have any thoughts one way or the other about this, but I think a lot of times I feel gratitude, or I'm sorry, I feel like a certain amount of, I'm not sure what the word is even for it, but maybe just like personal pride of just like getting through the problems on my own. Zachary Musati, what's up, my friend? It's good to see you here. That's like 1 minute 10 times. 1 minute is a very 1 minute 10 times is a very long time. The most eerie music you have ever made. I def make a backrooms type beat. Yeah, we got to do this. Yeah, it is. I'm not sure. I lost the. I got out of sync on that one. All right, actually, I did say that I was going to replay this song. I don't know if Persona Fan's still hanging out here. I imagine he probably left at this point. There's not a Persona talk going on here, but he said try doing a remix of this song. That might be a fun little. Might be a fun project to play around with at some point. The SMT OST Tokyo remix. Hey, Forever Skeleton, it was good seeing you, my friend. You have yourself a good evening. Bon voyage, my friend. Bonne nuit. I don't know how to pronounce that. You have a good night, man. It was good seeing you. Why don't you stop by? Might miss next week, you know, hit or miss. So if I don't see you, have a good 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, man. Take it easy. Stay safe. Be chill. This song's kind of like got an RPG feel for certain. There's something about this instrument, the like guitar instrument, that reminds me of like 1990s PC games. I'm not sure what it is about it. Did I miss any links on here? Alright, we're caught up. Actually, it's been a pretty late show. It's probably because I canceled it earlier today. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what came over me. And, you know, for a portion of the day, too, I wasn't going to come on and do the show. I still got the work done that I wanted to do this afternoon, because I came home and I weed-eated my front yard, and I blew all the leaves up, and I got all the sticks up and the pine cones up, and I cleaned it up and made it look nice. Dug some weeds out of the front bed. Blew off the back patio, got some pine and straw up. You know, like cleaned up the yard and all that stuff, and then, you know, normal after work routine type of things. I had planned on doing all that, and then kind of like kick back and watching a movie. I don't even know what I was going to watch. I've been watching Stargate Atlantis TV show on Amazon Prime. It's really not that great of a show, but it's something I've never seen before, so I guess it's not too bad. I'd say it's kind of fun for an old like early 2000s sci-fi kind of thing. Man, I'm dropping frames like crazy. I'm up to 10% frames now. I must be like mostly locking up here. This is not good. I'm not even sure. Let me see if I can suss out what's going on here. I'm not receiving anything. Oh yeah, wow, my internet's like just full dropping and everything. Now, I was actually wondering a couple streams ago if I was getting DDoSed, just like randomly. Wonder sometimes if, you know, some bad actors come in here and just do that stuff to you just for the hell of it. And I suppose that's actually possible, but I mean, what do they really get out of it? I think it's more likely is that my internet is just not good. Not quite sure how to figure it out from here, because my computer says I'm not downloading anything. All I'm doing is sending the stuff that's going up, and it's fluctuating what actually goes up. I think we might be getting close to calling it for the day, just based on this. Let's go. We got a couple more songs here in the thing. Hopefully the audio stays consistent. You know, audio is very low bit rate, and real early on, earliest days of the stream, I had serious issues, my other modem and all that stuff, and I actually almost just straight up did not go back to streaming at all, because I just like, yeah, reel back. Well, when I say reel back, I mean like a year ago when I first got this new internet. So I got like a flyer or something. I looked it up and I found out that this good internet's available in my neighborhood. And immediately when I found out, the next day I had it ordered. I was like, I want this internet. And then I started streaming, and I found out that I was just having tons of issues with like the consistency of the speed. It would, you know, like you would not notice it if you're just watching a TV show or playing a game or something, but it would not like have good solid streams. And then one day I came a single telephone pole for like 15 miles on my drive home. Had a different contractor truck on a cherry picker doing something. It was all the company that has my internet. And so I think they like fixed something major, and after that my internet's been great mostly. But it seems like it's having a problem today. And it did a few streams ago too. Like we're actually up to 12%. I must be dropping like most of my frames for the percentage is the percentage of frames over the entirety of the stream. Yeah, my stream is having a stroke right now. Yeah, I don't actually know what it is. Here, I'm closing Chrome. It's not Chrome. It's not anything. It's just my internet. I can't do anything about this. I can't do anything about this, but you know what? We did get a good solid 2 hours, and I missed one link. There was one last link that I had opened up. Let me see if I can reopen from the history. Recently closed 2 tabs. Yeah, Sugar Crash. That was the one. Yeah, we'll just play it out. I'm gonna play these 2 out, and then I'm heading out of here, guys. I can't. I don't have the patience to deal with this today. You know, when my stream... Yo, what's up? Novice shows up right at the end. Novice, I'm having total internet issues right now, man. I'm so sorry. I was just like, I'm just gonna call the stream at this point. You know, in the past, the stream just literally just shut off on me. And I came back and people came back, and it was amazing. But I'm already 2 hours in, and I'm losing energy. In about 30 minutes, I was gonna be like, yeah, guys, I need to go. So, I need to call here, man. It's good to see you. I saw you, Oh, no, I didn't. What am I thinking about? What am I thinking about? I didn't see you anything. It's good to see you now, though. It's good to see you now, though. Thanks for stopping by.
It ain't good because you know. Nobody can tell you.
Oh, no, yeah. I know, it's the worst, man.
I'm thinking about my hood.
You know, a guy did pop in here earlier with a troll name, and it seems like my internet issues started happening after that, so maybe it's this guy. I don't know. You know.
You'll be alright.
I just putting 2 and 2 together.
You're good.
I'm just putting 2 and 2 together.
Real niggas. You know what I'm saying? You ain't woo, you ain't winning in this shit.
But what would really be the purpose of doing that kind of thing? Eliana, have a good night. In case you're still here and I didn't miss you, you have a good night. Oh, I already listened to this, didn't I? Oh no, it's just the same artist. Different song, I think.
23 stories apart, I think that this is the last page. I don't know why you try so hard to keep me standing up so steady. Be so much easier falling right now. Just
I miss you too, Novice EDM. Welcome back, my friend. And I'm sorry that I'm getting married in 2 days. What the hell? It's all good. I understand. I'm getting married in 2 days. I'm gonna be out next week. Yeah, I might be out next week too. I'm going to my friend's funeral this weekend, so I'm gonna be coming home late Sunday, and then I'm gonna have to work Monday, so I'm gonna be like burned when I get home from work. I might be emotionally burned from the like 8 or 10 hour drive to and from that I'm gonna have to do. So I might skip next week. I might not actually like feel guilty about it either, so just heads up, guys. But yeah, it's good seeing you, man. Yeah, man. Hope you're still out there on the grind making that good, sweet music. I don't have anything special to say other than that. It's really cool that you stop by, and it's cool for everybody that stops by and says hi. You know, that's why I'm gonna keep trying to keep making it on Mondays, and maybe I'll do a makeup stream next week if I miss Monday. But I'm still gonna try to push myself to get on if I can. You know, if it's in the cards, I'll make it happen. And then hopefully I won't have this connection crap that's happening right this moment happen then. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the actual stream VOD and see just how terrible it was, because I have no way to check it myself right now. I feel like that would just contribute to the connection issues I'm having. And I think the mostest likely thing that's going on is my computer is doing a Windows update thing, and it's hiding it from me in Task Manager. So I'd actually have to go and get like a real network sniffer to see what the real traffic on my computer, because you know, Microsoft has like a history of hiding what's actually going on from you. Catch you later, my friend. Yes, making new stuff. Always looking forward to every Monday. That's awesome. That's awesome. I had somebody else tell me that too, that, you know, at least Monday isn't crap anymore. They got a good Monday thing to do. I like that. You know, I've always been, I mean, I personally I am that guy at work that everybody hates. That super hype, like high energy dude who just like is always optimistic in the face of everything. So when I go into work on Monday, I'm excited for the week. I'm like, Monday things happen. My drive into work was terrible, but I'm always excited. You got a whole week and all the things that, a lot of the things happen in the pace of a week. And so Monday's a good day for me at work. As long as I'm working with people that I get along with, and it seems to go good. I do tone myself down. I'm actually I did not know how to tone myself down when I was 18. I've always been like a little overeager in most things in life. Like when I'm passionate about something, I'm extra passionate about it. I just can't help myself. Going to Maine for the honeymoon. Hell yeah, dude. That's right. I think I had actually asked you last time you told me you were getting married. I had asked you how long you'd been together. I kind of remember that. But that's really cool, man. Super happy for you. Congratulations. I hope everything goes smooth. I hope you got a good best man to back you up. Choose your best man wisely. I was best man and groomsman a few times, so always a lot of fun. I have a lot of friends that have been married. I mean, I'm getting pretty old now. I should have probably paired off and done that. I'm not married. I'm single right now, so probably single for life. I was single forever, like a Reddit meme. But no, I'm living life, living happy. And I'm glad to hear that you're about to start your journey into making a family. I hope you have many children and many good times. Make the most of every moment, my friend. Life is fleeting, short. It ends so suddenly, and mostly without any kind of warning. So I always try to leave it, with everybody in my life. I really do try to leave it like there's nothing left unsaid. People understand how I feel. I do mention I do that every now and then. I'll bring up the sappy parts. I'll say the words because they need to be said sometimes about how you feel about something. It's uncomfortable in guy culture a little bit with the stoicness, but you let the people who really matter to you know, and then they know. There's no question. You never think about it like, does that person really care? Just say the things. I've known the best man for 10 years, been with the girl for 7. No kids, no kids. But hey, listen, you've been together for 10 years, you don't have any kids already. Maybe you'll never will have any. Hey, everybody's life is different. You do what works best for you. I just hope if you make that choice, you don't regret it later. 28, and you're a janitor, and you clean up, and you're a janitor at a school. So you clean up after kids all the time. Are you like that cool janitor from that TV show, Todd and the Book of Pure Evil? You ever see that one? That's got a cool janitor in it. It's a funny show, actually. I think it's on Amazon Prime. But no, that's really awesome, man. Happy for you. Hope you have a good time, man. Congratulations. 10 more years from now, you're probably going to be like crying that you have 5 kids. And then they're attending the same school you're a janitor of. You're gonna have to become the principal, dude. You're gonna have to step it up. Start office politics now. Work your way up, man. Get the principal. Then after that, like district manager or whatever. Yeah, dude, for sure. All right, listen, I'm out of here. I'm getting out of here. You guys have a good night. I'm real sorry about my connection issues here at the end. I see I'm still dropping frames like a madman. I must be breaking up and everything. So, recording complex? Rec-com. Oh, that's where you're a janitor of the rec complex. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, you must be on a little bit of a delay, too. I always have to keep that in mind. YouTube is always on a little bit of a delay. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, for sure. I'm out of here. It's really good seeing you now with CDM. Everybody else who showed up. Eliana pieced out of here earlier. Paula was here earlier. New guy, Zachary Musati. Don't know that dude. He popped in here. Good to see him. What else we got? Somebody, Persona fan was in here right at the beginning. He started me off. He was like, oh, we missed Brian Graves today, guys. I hope he's okay out there. All right, we're out of here. You guys have a good week and good weekend, and I will update you on Monday sometime via the Discord about what's going on, if I'm streaming or not streaming.